back to the channel, guys. Today we are at a massive compound here in Las Vegas for about $5.5 million. This home is 5 bedrooms, 9 baths, and you could fit over 26 cars on this property. There's stunning features like a cigar lounge, this beautiful backyard oasis, and the ample garage space. So without further ado, come with me and let's take a look at today's property tour. So starting on the exterior of this property, as you could tell, this is a compound on its own. We have this huge matte black gate that will open up and brings you to the other side onto this massive motor court. Coming up to the front here, this would technically be one of the first front doors with your doorbell right here and camera. And then if we come through here, I mean, this is so nice and secure. This is a very heavy duty steel door. And this opens up to this beautiful motor court space. The land that this is on, you have so much space on this property. You could fit so many cars here alone, not even including the beautiful garages that we're gonna see in this video. Off to the left is some lounging in the corner there. There's a Casita that we'll get to later in the video. And then of course your desert landscaping outside on the exterior. But coming up, we have a 2-car garage on each side here. They have a beautiful red Porsche parked here already. This does not come with the property sale, but you can negotiate that if you do choose to. Inside of the garage, you have a Tesla charger, tons of storage all throughout. And then you also have a door that takes you to the other side where the Casita will be, but we'll save that again, like I said, a little bit later in the video. On this side, there's another 2-car garage, and that takes you into the office space of the house that we'll see when we get to that wing. But coming up, you have these LED lights that will light up this staircase coming up at nighttime, and beautiful tile slabs down below. And then of course, this enormous pivot door that takes you to the inside of the property. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. So coming into the property, we have this beautiful foyer right in front of us. Pendant light above that is super luxury, and then you have this artwork on the back wall here with lighting that comes down. And these are 20-foot ceilings above. We have a Crestron system that controls this whole property that is over here. So you could go ahead, turn on the shades, turn on the lights to the property. The whole control system is right here, even playing music because there is built-in stereo all throughout this property. But coming down this staircase here, there is 2 stairs and there is LED strip lighting all throughout here. So again, at night, this is gonna really set the tone coming in, especially when the sun goes down. And then we have this staircase. This is a floating staircase with glass paneling. Now you may be wondering what this is here. It's not on just because the house is vacant and they don't want it running all the time, but this wall right here is actually a water feature. So when you turn on the switch, water comes down through this glass paneling with LED lighting and then flows into this inside pond space. Great touch to have under here, very tranquil when you walk into the property as well. So I just want to point that out even though it's not on. But let's go into the main living space now. This is your formal dining space. We have this beautiful wood table with glass in the middle, and this overlooks the backyard. This is a full pocket slider that will go all the way into the wall, really creating that seamless indoor-outdoor experience. Let's take a dive into the kitchen now. We have black cabinet space all throughout, along with this black countertop. This is a darker toned kitchen and it shows super well. We have Wolf appliances all throughout. There's a double oven on the back here, and then coming throughout, this is your fridge and freezer setup. And I love how it's the same color, so it blends right in to all the other textures of this kitchen. Right in front of me, we have an 8-burner stove that's by Viking. So all of these appliances are super high-end, top of the line. And I always love when they put the stovetop on the island. This is just personal preference for me because everything's so open now. Your back isn't turned, you're not looking at the wall. You could go ahead, look at the backyard. You could still see the sitting space over here, living room, staircase. It just kind of opens up things more and you feel more inclusive when cooking. Now this is the sink, and this is a very high-end garbage disposal here. So this is a silent garbage disposal, and then you have your carbon fiber sink right above. Really more of a high-end sink that we've seen touring properties here. So the builder really put a lot of attention to detail all throughout this home, and it really shows. On this side here, you're gonna have another microwave and oven setup, and then this island is on a waterfall edge countertop, which is perfect and shows great. Tile slabs down below, TV on the back wall with this LED strip light going through the center of the wall, really just bringing more lighting to this property. Before we get into the living room space, this is a temperature controlled wine room, and this just shows how much wine you could fit in here. There is 2 doors on each side, and this is the perfect centerpiece between your kitchen and living room. Really beautiful setting with these rocks down below as well. Now let's get into the living room setup here. We have these very high ceilings again, island in the middle, and this has so many appliances. So right here is a dishwasher. We have an ice machine here, another dishwasher, and this is actually a fridge up here. So it's not like the typical mini fridge. This is actually a pull-out fridge here. And then on the bottom here, you have another one. So when it comes to, you know, concessions and snacks, anything in that nature, it's nice and exclusive to this living room space. And then right here, we just have more pull-outs there. And then on this back wall, you're gonna get this textured wall with LED lights built in. This acts as a beautiful accent wall, and it goes all the way up to the ceiling, which really just creates that tranquility in this living room. Now coming through here, we have this carpet down below, beautiful light fixture above, and then on the ceiling, you could see where this lighting is cut out in rows, and then you could see those stereo system speakers that are built in throughout this property. Now on the back here, this is your TV wall. They have beautiful Jammo speakers that are perfect for surround sound. And then this back paneled glass brings in a ton of natural light to this property. I can't wait to show you guys this yard because it's really one of the best looking ones that we've seen. But if we're focusing back on the living space, I mean, with all these windows, natural light is not an issue in this property. So there is one more space on this wing of the living room space before we go to the other side and check out the bedrooms. So if we come down this hallway here, we have more so like a butler's pantry that's tucked away right through this door. We have another fridge space and then tons of shelving throughout here for your pantry. They even installed this ladder that you could slide back and forth so you could go ahead and store stuff all the way on the top. And this really is just so much space to have on your pantry tucked away right behind your kitchen. Now that doesn't end there because we have your spare bath that's down here. And this is a huge spare bathroom. I mean, we have the black toilet in the back here. And you may be wondering what this is. You're gonna see these all throughout this property. Some are this size, some are a little bit bigger, but this is actually a wall fireplace. So it is fueled by liquid fuel. And this is literally just a fireplace that you have here. So there'll be a little lit flame. Not gonna do it because there's so many of them in the house. We don't wanna have active flame all over. But yeah, you could literally just be hanging out here and have a little fire pit going and warm up the space a little bit. On this side of the wall, we have tile slabs going up to the ceiling. We have more of this textured 3D like tile here. And then the mirror has this sitting bench and then LED lighting on the back. So this feels like a hotel bathroom almost, especially with this vanity. You have the vanity that is on an angle here going down. We just saw one of these on one of our recent videos if you guys check that out. So I love when they do this on these luxury homes. And then the mirror that stretches all the way across with that backlit lighting again, which really just adds that extra touch of luxury. And then this door here just takes you to that garage where we saw that Porsche. And that is everything on the left side of the downstairs. Let's go back to the front door area and check out the bedrooms on the right side of this home. Let's go. I know you guys are enjoying this property tour, but I just want to take a quick break to let you guys know if you're looking to buy, sell, or relocate here to Las Vegas, I'm your guy. I'm gonna pop my email up right here. Shoot me an email or leave a comment and I'll see how I can help you best. Now let's get back to this video. So coming back to where we started the video here in the front, this is gonna be a lounging space right in front of me. Down this hall is gonna be a desk area, and then the entrance to the other garage, but we'll get there in just a minute. But I want to take everyone to this lounging space here. We have both speakers built in, this huge glass window that's going to bring in natural light, and something that really stands out on this wall is this cutout here. And this actually goes like all the way behind, and then you have the lighting right there. So this is just one of those unique feature accent walls that sets the tone on this lounging space. And then of course, in front of this is going to be this floating staircase. Now, I want to take everyone to the primary suite that is downstairs on this property. And before we get there, this is another one of those floating fire pits that we saw in the bathroom, but this one is about twice the size. So again, you're going to see these all throughout the property. Coming through here, this is the primary suite of the home. We have tile down below. We have 2 doors that take you to the backyard. We'll get there in just a moment, but take a look at this room. This is a huge space, beautiful lights above, and this back wall here actually has lights built into it. You may not be able to see, but these are kind of elevated out of the wall, and then you have lights built in here. So when the lights go down, the sun is setting, this room is going to have more of that glow experience. So it's details like that that you may miss going throughout the property. Coming through this closet space now, this is just one of the closets, and there's custom built-ins already, light fixture above. And I mean, there's so much space. This is all soft closing, and that's not even the main closet on this bedroom. If we come back through here, you have some shoes right here too through this glass, mirror right here, and then this is a barn door that go ahead and close off that space. But let's take a look at the main bathroom now. TV on the back wall, freestanding tub right in front of me. That's really the centerpiece walking into this bathroom, with this beautiful accent design that is 3D, hose attachment, and then we have double vanities, one on each side. And this again has this angled drain here that makes everything super seamless. And then this is actually where you store everything. So instead of having big handles, you actually just go ahead, push it, pops right out, and then it catches and closes, which is a very great touch to have. Through here is going to be a double entry shower. We have 1 door here, and let's go ahead, take a look inside here, because this is a massive shower. We have the bench right here. This is all your shelving for your soaps and necessities. And then on this wall, you're going to have 2 waterfalls above, 2 right here, and then 2 handheld features to top off this shower space. And this is really a great shower. I love when they do the double entrances here. And then if we go back out through this side, we could check out this space. You have 2 water closets. One has the automated toilet that opens up, and then this one actually has your other toilet and then a bidet off to the right here. Now, I told you guys there is 1 more closet, and that's tucked away through this door. If that was not enough space, this one is even bigger. There's 2 sides. You have the makeup vanity that's already in the closet space, and it has amethyst handles on all of the drawers, which is kind of a neat touch to put on this white countertop. Now on this side, you have the island right in the middle, and there's just so much storage all throughout. I love how they did this glass doors on here, because it really just adds that mall feel, luxury store feeling on this closet, especially with all the built-in lights too. This is something out of a luxury store, and it really shows, especially with these chandeliers above. I haven't seen anything like this, and then putting it in a closet is really something special here. So on this side, you have more storage on the island, shelves all throughout, and you might have missed it walking in, but this whole side here is dedicated just for shoes. Really impressive space here. The builder did quite a good job crafting this home, making sure there's ample amount of space coming throughout this property and paying a lot of attention to detail, like I said. So this is the primary suite of the property. Let's go to that last wing, and then we will check out the rest of this home. Leaving the primary suite downstairs, we have a whole nother wing through this hallway. Let's take everyone in. This is another spare bathroom. Coming in, you have this turquoise countertop vanity. We have this huge slab stone on the back wall here with a window bringing in natural light. And then we have this mirror here that has the backlit LED to make this bathroom even more impressive. Now bringing everyone through here, this is your laundry room space for this floor. And there's actually 4 laundry rooms throughout this whole house. And this whole setup is very impressive. We have a Maytag commercial laundry setup, and this is just one of 4 that you're gonna see throughout this property. Now it's pretty funny that we're seeing this because on our last video, I pointed it out and said that we haven't seen one before, but this is the second one we've seen on the channel now. This is a dry cleaning appliance, and this is the perfect spot to put it right here in the laundry room. So let's go to the next room down the hallway here. Before we get to this space, I want to point out this room here. This is your server room, and this is where everything's controlled with your crush-on system. But this door right here, I'll play some footage because it's a little hard to get into. This is going to be a gun safe tucked away here. This is perfect for obviously guns, anything that you want to keep safe. It is very heavy duty, tucked away in this whole wall right here. So I'll play some footage of that. But this is the last room on the first floor. Perfect setup for your office space. We have windows that overlook your front of the house. And then this is onyx countertop right here. And they put the lighting down below and it just gives it such a beautiful glow. And I think this is the perfect place to put it in this office. And then of course you have more cabinets and countertop space all throughout. TV on the back wall here. You even have shelves above. And then this door here goes to that 2-car garage that we saw on the exterior. And that wraps it up for the whole first floor of this property. Let's go back to that floating staircase space and go check out floor 2. Coming to the top floor of the property, we have these white tile slabs down below, and then we get a beautiful aerial view of the foyer area. These glass panels go all throughout, giving it that minimalistic feel and opening up the space even more. There's 2 rooms on this side. I'm gonna take everyone into this one first because this is what they call the wellness center. We actually have 2 tanning beds inside of this room here. This is the first time we've seen tanning beds inside of a property, but I think it looks great and it really accommodates the other few things in this room. You have the treadmill, we have a bench here, and then this tonal system you could set up. It's electronic. You can set up a bunch of different workouts on here. So this space is great. You could use this for many other things too, but this is perfect how it is. And then there's also a balcony here that gives you views of your backyard space. I'll play some footage of that. And then we have a bathroom that's also in this room. So this could also be an ensuite if you need to do that because you have this beautiful shower here, this vanity, you have your closet, and then of course your water room over here. So you can make this another bedroom if you need the space, but on a house that's this big, you're probably gonna keep it as a wellness center, which is perfect. Now coming back to the hallway, we're gonna go into the next bedroom here. Beautiful light above. There's a huge window that gives you views of the front courtyard area. And then again, on that back wall, that's one of those fire pit wall pieces that's very interesting that are in a majority of these rooms. You have your bed here, this beautiful accent piece that is green and black. And then on the back side is your bathroom. We have your water room, your single vanity, backlit mirror, and then this shower that is the centerpiece of this bathroom directly behind your bed setup, and then your closet is through that door there. And this is 2 entrances, so you could literally just walk right around, and then we're back at the bedroom and also back here in the hallway. Upstairs too, you're gonna have that same stereo system that is downstairs that's controlled by the crush-on system. But coming to this side now, you're gonna have another balcony space. This one is a little bit bigger and overlooks that backyard that we're just about to. That garage in the back could fit 20 cars plus, so stay tuned for that. But on this side of the home, we're gonna have another bedroom. We're gonna have this door. This is a barn door that will slide right across and then keeps everything nice and tucked away here, so you don't have a big door in the way. But in this bedroom, we're gonna have that same piece here, except this is just textured a little bit different, and the closet is actually gonna be on the back side instead of the bathroom. So if we walk through here, there's tons of space, lots of custom storage throughout, and then that also wraps you back to the other side of this bedroom. Now on the other side of this TV wall, we're gonna have the bathroom. So it's kind of flipped compared to the other one, except this one is gonna have your water room off to the left, 2 vanities, that lit mirror. We have your towel hanger right here, and then this shower is a different color. This is white with black swirls and a little bit bigger with your bench on the back side here. So that was all of the bedrooms. There is one more room. I told you guys there is a lot of washer and dryers on this space. So if we come to this back room here, we have one more window. You can actually see down into your kitchen here, which is kind of cool. We haven't really seen that. Most of the time when you're on the top floor, you can only see your front area or living room, but on this one, you can kind of take a look into your kitchen as well. Different tile on the back wall acting as that accent wall space, and then through here is another washer and dryer room. We have these built-in ladder here again on all of these, and this is just tons of storage for anything else that you need. Washer and dryer set up here again. There is tons of space in here and so many washer and dryers all together. Now that was everything for the top floor of the property. Let's go back down to the first floor, take that pocket slider, and take a look at this very exciting backyard space. Let's go. So coming to the outside of the property, there's this huge pocket slider that we took and saw while going through the main dining space. This is a covered space here, same speakers built in, and there's a table, perfect for enjoying hangout and lounging. But this backyard is incredible. This is one of the biggest yards that you're gonna see here in Vegas. And this pool is on a 0 edge, and it actually drains down here. There's a little split there, and you can see and hear the water going down. So this is completely blended into the ground down below. And you can see that balcony that's up top where we just were. And then on the back side here, you're gonna be able to see those doors that take you into the primary suite of the property. But coming through here, we have these rocks throughout, splitting up the space, some turf on this second elevation, and we are brought into the outdoor kitchen space, which is really one of a kind. This is a $30,000 copper pizza oven. I haven't seen a pizza oven this big on a property before, and this is pure copper. Really something special on this setup here. And then we have this 2 elevation island with so many different amenities. Right here, we have your ice chest. We have a fridge down below here, and there's just so much out here. This is another sink setup. We have the faucet above, faucet here, and then this is a alfresco grill setup. It's never been used. This is the Rolls Royce of outdoor appliances. You have the rotisserie setup right here, and then you have another burner on this side. So when it comes to kitchen appliances and outdoor dining, this is really one of a kind. So if you're a big chef, griller, this is definitely the setup that you're gonna need when it comes to outdoor wining and dining. Now on this side, you're gonna see inside to the living room space where we were earlier, and then we have this glass fire pit right here, and then this moat hot tub right here. So it's on a waterfall, and then it goes down below into this little pond down below. I think this is a really interesting hot tub setup. We haven't seen one that's elevated with the moat on the side. So really cool setup right here. Let's go to the other side here. There is a casita that we're gonna check out also, but something that's more important we need to see is this garage space, because it is really one of a kind. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. But when it comes to cars, this is the space to be in. The same guard gate that you saw that has to open on the front, there's actually another one on this side here. So you could pull in from this side as well, and then have this huge motor court. If you're hosting events, having people over, you could easily fit 50 to 100 cars on the space alone. Now, something that I left out is on the back side of this outdoor kitchen space, you're gonna have an outdoor shower, vanity, and toilet space. So if you're out here hanging out in the pool, you don't need to track all throughout the house. Everything is gonna be right there. Helps clean up the mess, and also very convenient, because who wants to keep going in and out when you're enjoying this beautiful pool? So coming through this courtyard space, we have a 6-car garage. And then coming up through this, you may think like this may be another house, but it's not. This is part of the garage. Personally, this is my favorite part of the house because this is a cigar lounge setup. You have the humidor off to the left here, shelves built in, and there's even a whole space over here for your wine. So the wine bottles are in here. You go ahead, have your wine station, ice down below. I mean, how cool is this to have on a garage? Because we're not even at the garage. This could just be a hangout spot all on its own. We have this beautiful light fixture above, and I could just imagine hanging out here, playing cards, having a cigar, having some wine. This is really one of a kind that you're not gonna see on a property. And also, we've never seen this before, so it is very custom to this home. We have another fireplace wall set up right here. And then this is gonna be the first garage space. Very beautiful. We actually have a couple of cars in here, and this is cooled by a split Samsung cooler that is above. So if you're hanging out here in the summer, don't worry, it's gonna stay nice and cool with these two split setups. In front of me, we have a very classic Mercedes-Benz. I don't know too much details about these cars, but I want to go ahead and point them out to you guys. So if you guys know, you know. But beautiful olive green color. And then we have this car right here. This is an Allard. And this car alone is going to cost anywhere up to $600,000. And they only made about 6 of these in the world. And one of them is sitting right here in the garage. Now these cars can be purchased outside of the sale of the home, but this is just displays beautifully what this garage is capable of. There's another storage closet here. We have another humidor for your cigars. And then this whole back wall is lined up with state-of-the-art storage for all of your tools. And this is really great to have as soon as you're coming into the property. Now, if you're a big car enthusiast, you're hanging out here, you're doing mechanic work, instead of washing all your dirty rags inside of the house, this is where one of those 4 washer and dryer setups come in. Because through here is going to be a washer and dryer specifically for the garage. So all your cleaning supplies, sink is right here. So you don't need to go too far, track everything through the house, get all your other clothes dirty with grease. Keep it all right there. Very nice and simple. Now that was just one half of that garage. If I come through the other door, we have a whole nother garage setup. Now, typically I don't take you guys through the garages because there's nothing too special about them, but these garages are very different. This one even has its own bathroom. So let's take a step in here really quick because we have this copper design right here, woodwork on the back wall with this mirror in the middle, and then we have your single copper vanity circle light right here, and then this black tiling to top it all off. So a lot of different textures and tones in here, but it really flows well on this garage. Now we have this truck here. This is the Ford Raptor. And then we have the big fan in the middle, which is by Big Ass Fans, if you guys have heard of them before. And then this is the lifts. So this is 2 lifts on this property. So if you need more space for cars, this is the perfect way to do it because you could elevate it, put more cars underneath. So when it comes to car enthusiasts, car heaven, car storage, this is the place where you want to be. This is also an air setup for all your power tools. So this garage just really has it all. It's really something that we haven't seen before on a home. So that wraps it up for the whole backyard and garage space. Thank you guys for coming this far in the video. What do you think of the humidor setup, the wine setup? It is really something special here. So we're gonna go back outside and we're gonna go to the other side of the front yard, which is to the Casita setup. So I'll see you guys over there. So leaving the backyard on this side of the property, starting where we kind of were in the beginning, there's the Casita that's detached from the home. Now this home also has surveillance built in all throughout, very state of the art, and there's also a fire suppression system. So if there's a fire going on in the room, those will come on the sprinklers and go ahead and put out that fire. But we are now near the front of the house again, and this is the detached Casita setup. This door is going to take you to that garage. And this is perfect if you need a space for a maid, security. It's nice and close to the front here. This is everything that you need for that. This is the living room space. So you have the TV here on the back wall, couches, slider that comes across, and then you have all of this plant life, desert terrain, lounging off to the right. And then coming back through this living room setup, we're gonna have this kitchenette space that is perfect for this casita. Like I said, if you need a maid or private security to be in here, this is everything that they need. They have the Bosch fridge right here, freezer down below. This is your oven and then microwave. This is all the space that you need, especially with all the storage. It goes all the way up to the ceiling. So they really capitalized on how much space that you could put in here. We have your dishwasher right here, a sharp convection oven, your sink, an electric stove top, and then this is actually a video screen right here for all the surveillance. So this is perfect if you're having someone that's stationed in here strictly for security. Now let's get into the bedroom space. We have this door that slides out here, so it's nice and tucked away in the wall. And then this is the bedroom. We have the window here. There's shutters that can be brought down, and then this brings in that natural light to this bedroom. On the back wall, we have an LED circle mirror, dresser right here. And then on this side, we have the bathroom. This is a very big bathroom for a casita. Single vanity, but with dual sinks. And then this is the same lighting, but on the back is actually going to be storage. So good use of space here. Storage down below, and then through this bar and slider is going to be your shower. I love all the different colors that are on these black tile slabs. We have your hose attachment, and then the singular one above. Over here is going to be your water closet, and then you have more storage off to the right here. And then you have a remote to go ahead and control the water temperature, everything like that for this toilet setup. Now that's not everything on this casita setup. We have this other mirror here with the LED lights that turn on, and this is the last washer and dryer setup on this property. Stationed in the casita, we have the setup here, tons of storage all throughout, and then the closet that is tucked away here with another server system for this side of the property. Now that wraps up everything onto this home. For the casita space, let's go back outside and wrap this tour up. Thank you guys for touring this massive compound with me today. Comment your favorite feature of this home, leave a like, subscribe for all future property tours. We have a lot coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.